Don't give up on life. That was the sentence echoing in 16-year-old Aiden's mind as he stood outside the quiet bus stop, rain dripping from the hood of his jacket. It wasn't something he'd planned to think about, it was something a stranger had whispered to him just minutes earlier, someone he hadn't even noticed sitting on the bench until she spoke. Aiden had been carrying the weight of too many things at once, school piling up, his mom working double shifts, and feeling like everything he did was never enough. He wasn't in danger, but he was tired in a way he didn't know how to explain. The woman on the bench looked like someone's grandmother, silver hair braided neatly, warm eyes hidden behind raindrops on her glasses. She smiled at him gently, as if she could see right through the storm he carried. "I know you don't know me," she said, "but sometimes a sentence arrives exactly when we need it." Aiden didn't know what to say. He just sat beside her because something about her presence felt safe. After a moment, she pulled from her bag a small, old notebook. Its edges were worn, corners soft, pages slightly curled, clearly loved. She placed it in Aiden's hands. "This belonged to my son," she said quietly. He wrote in it whenever life felt heavy. And whenever he felt like quitting something, he reminded himself why he started. Aiden opened the notebook hesitantly. Inside were letters, short, powerful, honest. Some were about school, some about friends, some about dreams he didn't want to lose. They felt real in a way that didn't try to be perfect. "He used to sit at this very bus stop after school," she added. "One day he left the notebook at home. And he told me later that the moment he remembered it, he felt like someone had taken his hope from his pocket. So he started carrying two, one for himself, and one for someone he might meet." Aiden blinked. "Why give it to me?" "Because you looked like he did on days he needed someone to remind him he mattered." A bus approached, headlights glowing softly through the rain. The woman stood up slowly. Aiden quickly stood too. "Wait, what happened to your son?" She smiled, not sadly, but proudly. "He grew up, became a teacher, spends his days reminding kids to believe in themselves. He still carries his notebook. And he still makes extra ones." The bus doors opened. She stepped inside, then paused and looked back at him. "Pass it on someday," she said. And then she was gone, leaving Aiden holding the notebook as the bus disappeared into the night. He flipped to the last page. A single sentence was written in bold letters. "You're allowed to struggle. You're just not allowed to stop showing up for the life that needs you." Aiden exhaled, feeling something inside him unclench, a small, steady warmth rising through his chest. He tucked the notebook carefully into his jacket and began walking home, the rain finally feeling a little softer.